Alright guys, welcome back to EA Yomi. So I've taken a little bit of a break, I've blown some steam off and done all the paperwork I had to do. Yeah, but my mind kept coming back to this. And yeah, so we are back here. We got a new turn. Let's look at this later. And so the last few turns I have just been rushing it, trying to get moving as fast as I can. And yeah, so I came up with another idea for what we can do, and I think rather than just rushing it and making a bunch of silly mistakes that will in the end maybe even slow us down, let's try to come up with a focused plan to end this game as efficiently as we can. And I think in the end, even though we take more time for the turns, it will end up saving us time and energy. So what is it we really need? So there's another level 1 throne over here in Uber, and we already declared war, and I think this turn or next turn we can start fighting. Our armies are moving over there. We got a bunch of stuff. We got several Dionis sitting here and being ready for the battle. And then we need 2 more thrones. So there's 3 overland thrones over here. And then all the entrances to the cave system are down here in the south. Oh damn, man, I keep clicking on these caves. And yeah, let's go down anyways. Now that I wanna go down, I can't. And then there's a few thrones that are sitting down here underground. So yeah, let's make one last effort to get all our empire nice and tidy, and then we'll roll our armies out into Uber. We will take this throne, and after that we'll just use our armies to create mayhem across the map and come up with some other means to get down here and take these thrones. 2 of them. And yeah, there's a few options we have for that. Our nation is not the best for this kind of strategy, which is yeah, usually called a throne rush. I don't know if you can still call it a throne rush at this point of the game, since we only need to take a few more. And so what are our options and what do we need? So these thrones can only be taken by or god or holy 3 mages. So we will need to find a way to get our god down here, or get our prophet down here. Another thing we could do is we could do some conjuration. I think we would need water provinces for that. And then we could do bishop fish, which is somewhere around here. It's where is it? Is it even further down? It's at conjuration 6. This guy can only be cast underwater. So we would need to attack Therodos, get ourselves a water province, and then we could make Bishop Fish for water 3 and 15 gems. That's something we can do. And these are wholly free, but I don't think they're really much of anything else. And yeah, our only other holy free is our prophet, which is still in one of our armies down here. And then we need to come up with a plan to actually attack these places and also to defend those places. And that's gonna be the hardest piece of the puzzle. One guy which is gonna be really important is this dude, Yasuo. So he has Air 2, and I've already shown this spell, but I've been using it for logistics and not for offense. And the spell I'm talking about is not Auspex. It is this one at enchantment 4 and Air 2 Cloud Trapeze. And this is basically a teleport spell that can only teleport the commander casting it, so we can't bring along units. And it has a range of 5 tiles, so from down here we could even reach this throne. And we need 10 tiles to get down here, so what this guy could do is he could teleport over here, take this province, then build a lab, and then teleport further down here or over here. Once we have this, we get range to those two. If we get a province over here, we might even be able to teleport over the water. That looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces from Hinnom over to the second forest. And yeah, this is one way we can do it. Our god has access to teleport, which is basically the same spell but with astral gems. And let's have a look at the range of teleport. First of all, let's find out where our god is hanging out. He's somewhere in this area, but yeah, that's another aspect of rushing it so hard. Like, I just can't remember where I put the different people. So let's see, teleport. I think it's an enchantment or alteration spell. No, enchantment. Or thaumaturgy, I mean. Teleport item, teleport. So that's Astral 3. And this has a range of 7. And with a range of 7, we can almost reach this throne. I wonder, can we look underground and check out how far this is? This is 10. This is 12. And this is also 10. But we have options here and we can make this better. So I haven't checked all the different items if there's anything new or anything that's not on my mind, but one thing that we can do is we can make this thing, the Starfire Staff, giving our Astral spells another range. So that would give us 8 points of reach. And there are some more items that have a similar effect. But I don't remember off the top of my head. I think what some of these eyes, these are communal matrices. That's a new research booster. Yeah, with a bunch of new items added and the icons changed. It's kind of hard to remember which the things are I'm looking for. The Eye of Innocence, that's a stealthy item. The Arcane Lance, that's general spell range, so we can use this thing to boost our teleport, but also boost the air thingy, whatever the name was. And that would get us up to 9. And then we need only one more range to be able to go over there. And I think our god isn't even in the closest position we can get him. Like, if we can build a lab down here, we are much closer, and then that should already be enough. There's even more stuff we could do. Yeah, let's go back into the items. Let's just use our god, since he can craft most of this stuff, so this is great for theory crafting. There's probably 1 or 2 spell range items in here that I have missed. And there's another important item, the Shade Mail Hubergon, which importantly, this gives stealth. So we can give this to any dude and they will be able to sneak around, and we can give them then more items that maybe not give stealth but boost the stealth, like the Eye of the Innocent we just looked at. And that way we can even move guys like our Prophet with just a normal Oni Shugo. Where is our boy? He's over here, so he has only Air 1. We could give him the Shade Mail and some other stealth gear and just sneak him over. We could also empower this guy once and teleport with him. But most importantly, we can kit some of our Dioni out to have to make them stealthy, and just go down here, see what's going on, and then prepare an attack, and then hopefully out of nothing we can just take both of these places, teleport in, take them, maybe even use some mages to cast a fortification spell over here, so we are safe that nobody can take this instantly from us. And yeah, that's the strategies we can use to get to end the game quickly. We can use our teleportation magic, we can use spells that put up forts, and we can make our big guys stealthy and move them in preparation, and then launch a big surprise attack. So yeah, that being said, let's go through all our provinces, make one last effort to clean up everything we got going, and then really focus on getting these strategies together. Yeah, let's do that. So what do we have over here? We have a few nice high population provinces that we took, and these are still plagued by unrest. So I think we gotta use our money to get some more goblin guys and yeah, clean these places up. And as we move all our stuff down, hopefully we won't get too many new Oni over here that will cause mayhem and make our lands shitty. But yeah, I mean that's just Yomi. Yeah, our lands are supposed to be shitty. So this one has 19k population. I'm gonna send this boy over and start patrolling over there. And I'm gonna make another squad. And these guys can also then work on Snowford. This province, 90 unrest and 17, almost 18k population. We could quadruple this income probably. Once we get the unrest down. So yeah, let's work on some stuff. We got some air gems, so I think the first thing we will do is find our prophet. This guy is now gonna leave the army. He's no longer playing with them, and we'll empower him in air so that we can zoom around and yeah, take a throne. So we just saw that Cloud Trapeze has enough range to get us here, so he's gonna be the guy who comes over here with a few Dione, and then he can claim that. And the next thing we need to do is we need to boost our god, so he can teleport down here. Over here we see a fortification, so this would require a little bit more work to get in. If we can get close enough, maybe we can use spells to break the fort. So some of our Dione, we might give them earth boosters. And let's see what the range on a spell like Crumble is. Crumble is an alteration spell. There it is. It's only 4 provinces, so yeah, this will be hard. Maybe we can find another spell that does an effect like that. Or maybe we can find ways to boost the range sufficiently. So that's another tool in our box that we can use to get our victory. So inside this army we also have a few air random Dione, and maybe we'll just take them out of the group and do the same thing, empower them in air, so we have a nice big teleporting squad. So these 2 guys are out. I hope we still have a D4 guy. We still have a darkness caster over here. Everybody in our army can do end of weakness, so these guys really are not needed for this group to function. And yeah, so I think what's now left selected will be the rest of our army. And yep, let's see what our units are doing here. Let's make sure all our units are on the selected boys and see if we are lacking some leadership, in which case we will just maybe summon a king or get more demon generals. These guys have become quite useful now that our armies are starting to get wicked huge. I mean, we have 900 guys over here. I don't think I ever had an army that's as big as this and was not like 100% skeletons. So our horses, we can combine these guys. And we don't even need them on this guy. Let's put them on a Dione. They don't care about bad leadership. And yeah, this turn will probably take at least an hour. Maybe this turn will even be like 2 episodes. but we will just soldier through. We will make this clean and have it work. And you know, we'll use this chance to show off some strategies that are not only useful in single players but will be very good in multiplayer. And we will also show off what preparation can get you in this game, because a lot that you can do in this game, it doesn't happen while you're playing, it's while you're doing something else, and you guys just spend some brain power going through your options and coming up with a good plan. And hopefully I'm not jinxing it, but yeah, I'm confident that we can put up a strategy and then have like a 99% chance of succeeding. So yeah, with that, let's slow down again and just keep working on our last effort. So we still have 2 kings over here. I think we'll need one. There's just too many Onis. I don't know where else to put them. I mean, we got a frickin' 125 squad over here, a 300 more, and we still haven't put them all somewhere useful. These goblins we'll leave behind. Okay, so yeah, we need to get at least one of the kings in. Let's take this one, we have him already selected, so why not? And yeah, just put these only somewhere. This is just a huge stockpile army. I don't think anything will ever be able to stop it. And yeah, this is looking good. This guy goes out. This guy, he's gonna do on a solo mission. This guy, these will all working on teleporting, and this dude will stay behind here and spawn Onis that create problems for us. So that's great. Let's see, we have still our scout around. Let's give him a few more gems. Maybe some fire gems just in case we need them. And let's have him walk along. This dude, he's kitted out. He even got freaking boots of the messenger. Maybe we can give him some of these winged shoes so he can fly around. If he ever gets overwhelmed, that's gonna allow him to easily run off the battlefield without having to clean away. So yeah, getting flight on your combatants is often a really good idea, and he doesn't need the reinvigoration. We still have a lot of scouts. So we could use something like our boots of long stride to now even skip provinces in enemy territory and yeah, rush down here to see what's going on. We also got this guy around. Too bad he's gonna die in a few turns. But before he dies, he can get us some valuable information. Let's make use of his last days on this plane. So these 2 dudes, let's just alchemize a few air gems so we don't have to wait, because waiting sucks. And then we'll empower them in air. And yeah, next turn we'll have 3 guys plus our prophet all ready to jump around. And yeah, so we can just side search here for 1 turn. So why not put in the extra little bit of effort and go max on the side searching. Let's clean up. So we got a bunch of hands, we still need a few armors. We got shields for days. And then maybe we'll make some winged boots, but those will have to wait because yeah, I won't alchemize like 10 air gems. I mean, okay, these actually probably only cost us 6 right now because we have hammers and the forge thingy. But yeah, let's just see. We are also starting to get some of these bottles of living water, and they will spawn a full-sized water elemental, and these things are quite badass. That might be very good for our prophet and maybe our god as a little means of protection. So you know what, before we lose our prophet to something dumb happening, like one of these tavern brawls, let's give him that bottle. If we don't need it, we can take it off. If we need it somewhere else, we can take it off. And yeah, this is just a little bit of extra safety. Also, he's been around since turn 1, benefiting from our heroism bless. He's at 500 leader XP points, and I think 5 stars is the maximum. Even our first Ioni down here. Where's Shinichi? This guy, he's also only at 5, even though he has 1k experience. But I mean, our prophet is, even though he's an Onishugo, he's freaking strong, man. He got 25 attack and 23 defense. Even though he's wearing this shitty ass armor. That being said, let's change that. And boom, now he's got still 25 defense, okay. Is defense maxing out at 25? Why is that so? 25? And... oh no, he was at 23, okay. Yeah, if we give this guy a kid, I mean... he's pretty badass himself now, at this point. He also has heroic quickness, so... I think a good weapon for this guy would be... let's have a look. What its name is. This thing, a Wraith Sword, so he could get some extra life drain. He's also deaf too, so I think he can cast Soul Vortex if we give him some gems. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do. And let's collect our hammers just so we have them for the real important stuff. And yeah, as I said, let's use this turn to really clean up what we got going. This dude, he can just move out. Wait, why do we have 30 air gems left? I must have cancelled one of these empowerments when I was explaining shit. These guys are still doing it, or Prophet is not. See, always double check what you're doing. We got one guy coming out in 2 turns. And I think we'll also just go ahead and cancel our recruitment in most places and then really think about where we need these resources. So we cancel everything except probably our capital, and yeah, then take our time and reallocate all these resources, all our money, and see what we can buy with that. So we got a bunch of dudes over here just doing site searching. That's okay for now. This dude, he can build a temple. And we will need a lot of goblin boys over here just to clean up the mess that Oni have created. Let's send this guy into Famaria immediately. We want to get this place down as fast as possible. One of our scouts has fallen behind, so let's just take all the gems off. There's nothing he can do over here, so let's just get him moving towards our objective. It will take a while, but we will find a use for him. So this place is clean. Those places are all clean. We cancelled recruitment over here. Nothing going on here. Nothing here. Well, the last guy coming out over here. We just got an Dione out. So this guy, he's holding a global enchantment. So I don't think we are going to send him out. We'll keep him back. He can craft shade mails or maybe some other stuff. So let's have a look what we can do, and then we probably decide to make shade mails. We can make some gate cleavers. If we get like a few of those on our guys, we might be able to insta pop a fort. This is a badass weapon, but we are looking for stuff that's better than badass. We are looking for stuff that really gets the job done. Incinerate, that's nice. So there's not much over here, not much here. We don't do ranged weapons. These are also quite nice. And they do have some protection. And I think these scorpions, based on the text, I think they spawn every turn. It's like a baby version of Howl. And that sounds pretty good. So we'll make sure to get some of those. The skull face, I don't think we need that. We might put some of those just on a scout, maybe, and have them just spam skeletons from the back. That might be an idea to make our scouts useful in battle. And yeah, our scouts, they can just sneak over, just like our shade mail guys will. So over here, what do we have? We have wait, What do you need for shade mail? I thought it was death and earth. This we don't need. This is a really good armor, but good is not good enough for us. We might also test out how far we can get if we give this thing to one guy, so he gets flying, and then combine it with the boots of 7 mile stride, which is just like 18 map move boots. These boots are also super nice. I think I already have one pair of those. They seem pretty dope. Reconstruction. That's nice. That's for immobiles. This effect is good for inanimate objects that have been damaged. So we can make 2 of those and give them to our golems, and then our golems will be able to regenerate. That's real nice. This is also kind of cool. I think this causes some kind of injury. We might try it out on somebody, see what it does, and yeah, maybe this is kind of cool also on our golems. Yeah, that's it. We got chainmails, we got those boots, and we got these crowns. So let's make these crowns and go back to our god and check what it was we need for shade mails. Where's the boy? Over here. Shade mail. Oh, that's glamour now. So only our god can do this. Yeah, we know what we are gonna do with this guy for a few turns. Give this guy a hammer. And how many glamour gems? We got 180, so we can also empower somebody twice. We only need it once because of Forge of the Ancients. So we can empower a few people and then have those people do the shade mails. What else we need? Earth 1, so any earth mage we can just empower and do that. So with that, let's hold off on this and see if we can find a better use for this guy. I used the wrong guy over here. Maybe we move this guy out. So let's have this dude forge the scorpion crown. This dude we just set to defend for now, so we'll come back later to him and see how our idea of what we are doing develops as we clean up. So as we are preparing for the big move, I don't think more research items are necessary. So we'll stop production on this. We will keep this guy going around and gathering some Onis. This guy or Demon General, he will pick them up and then just start heading out. He's probably gonna stop by some other lab on his way, so I don't think we need to give him much right now. Let's give him this leadership booster. Put all our dead guys, all our little demon guys on him. Then he's gonna come over here, pick up all the units and make his way down. These Tengu, yeah, let's just keep them as a trophy over here. Maybe we find something cool for them later. Probably not, but who knows. So this one guy, let's still do a little bit of site searching, just in case. Okay, we are done site searching over here, so let's have him research. Over here, with our plan to end this quickly, I don't think we still keep the plan of templing up. We don't need much more free spawn, and those units are just creating problems in our land anyways, so yeah, let's not be doing that. That being said, let's not move into the Plague Water stream and get our guys killed. So the unrest here is dealt with 0-0. Look how beautiful. This place isn't important. This place isn't important. Over here we are 0, 0, 0, 0. Not important. 0. Not important. 1. So yeah, that's looking good. This place, it has a silver mine. It's also on 0. So yeah, our unrest situation is looking much better. We still have a little bit of unrest over here. I guess that's due to free spawn. Yes, so we need to get these guys out. We might as well put them on the Oni Shugo. He's better in combat. And if we keep him here, he will keep spawning more Oni and they will just keep creating trouble for us. So yeah, let's get all our Oni Shugo moving out so they don't create unrest in our valuable provinces. This girl, we'll take her hammer for now, so we know what our crafting capabilities are before we make a decision on who we give these hammers to. So I put them down here. That's not right. This goes there. Let's keep this down here. Alrighty. Oh man, I've been talking a lot. My coffee is already almost cold and I have not taken a sip of it. Okay, so this guy, we can also start moving with him. Same here, let's get this Onishugo out and moving. Well, we haven't got too many little Onis here in this place. It has kind of good population, but let's use this guy to get the Oni out. And then this will be the first guy we empower in Glamour. So next turn he can start making shade mails for us. Yeah, the unrest situation here is still okay because we got some PD here. So these sages, they're not that expensive. Maybe we'll get some use case for Astro, so let's keep recruitment going in this place. Over here we got another goblin squad. And the unrest is dealt with, so let's find a new place to go. But yeah, things are actually looking good now. That we moved most of our Oni out. There's not too much unrest left in this area. There's a little bit here, but the province is shit. There's none here. I mean, I'm even struggling to find a place. Over here, okay, like right next door. Maybe should have started looking there. And there's only one colony here, so that's alright. Let's make sure we are not recruiting over here. That's good. Nobody here. Nobody here. These guys, let's think about that next turn. Do we even need more horses? Yeah, maybe let's keep doing this for a few more turns. So we can maybe get a few more groups over and help in our offensive. Some side searching, I don't have no problem with that, that's okay. This dude, he's got a bunch of Oni, so let's get him down to the front. Maybe we'll avoid this place, but there's a Braille of Pestilence here, so we don't have no choice but to send our Onis through here. Over here we got some more Onis. And this guy patrolling, he needs to find a new home. Let's clean out the fort over here. Where's move and patrol? Oh, he's already on move and patrol. How did I do that? Okay, let's keep going. This guy, he wants to go fight. But he's kind of slow. Let's see how far he can get. This dude over here, that's the dude that has the 3 fire drakes, I think. Let's send him down. Over here, let's stop our blunt hunting shenanigans. There's no unrest here. This place is shitty. No unrest. So let's work on this place. Get this guy over. And then, yeah, we got a few guys that maybe can pick up dudes somewhere. I have to think about where to send them. We got a shit ton of Oni. And some corpsmen over here. Let's get them moving. And let's not forget about my coffee. Damn, I'm gonna have to make a new one. Let's move them out. Phew, we can get a lot of stuff done with all these guys. So, this only Shugo. Any Earth guy, I said, right? So, let's also take this guy. These two are also gonna empower and glamour. Okay, this Astral dude. He's Astral 2, I could get him up to 3, but we also get +1 from our crafty thingy. So let's see. Arcane Lance. We can do that. So let's do it. We can also use a few of these sages maybe. Let's see, those two. They can't make Arcane Lance, but they can make these Sunfire staffs. So let's have them do this. And I could even give one of those guys the Sunshine Skull, Starshine Skull Cap that way. And now he can do, oops, not this. Now he can do Arcane Lances. Do we even need 2 of these? We only need 1 for God, right? Let's make a second one anyway, just in case. And yep. Let's keep going. Okay, we got nothing over here. This guy. Yeah, he can just come up here and clean some of the unrest up there. Let's see what else we got. We have this guy doing water bottles. These guys, yeah, our air gems are all used up now, so they're gonna have to find a new job. And now that we stop making corpse constructs, these storm spools, they're still gonna come in handy. These lightning rods, not so much. That being said, what do we do with those guys? We have no death or air gems left, and I think I'm actually gonna pull back on this. I think I'm actually gonna only have one guy doing pale riders, and maybe I'll do that with somebody that's over here, like this guy, so the horses are a little bit closer to the front. And yeah, then we can move these only Shugo we have over here up and have them join our armies. They can pick up all kinds of undead stuff. I mean, they got huge under leadership. Look at that. So let's do 50-50. Nope. Ah, like that. Alrighty. And let's get those guys moving. So this place is pretty much empty now. That's great. Over here we still got these three guys. How many boots do we have? We have 3 pairs, so let's at least move these guys a little closer. Let's see, where can I get? So I need one of our nature guys. Let's take her. And let's just check out how far we can get using these boots. Okay, so this is all dealt with. We got a bunch of chaff over here. Let's get these guys moving and try not to go through our forts. This place is also burnt to the ground pretty much. We need to get the unrest down here. But we don't have any goblins nearby. We have more boots of the messenger, that's great. And oh god. So we got 2 groups of goblins over here. And that's our other army. Let's see, there's a few Oni we can pick up. And then the horsey boys. You can put those guys on somebody else. And yeah, that's looking good. So this guy's out. Maybe we can get the other guy out too. Yeah, certainly. Much better. Okay. So let's get these guys moving. And let's get these guys over here to see what else they can pick up. And we got some more dudes. That's just a huge stack of corpse constructs. This guy still needs to patrol, so let's join him up with this army. Over here we got some horsey boys and a few Onis. And let's also have this girl do another set of those boots. These guys, let's get them moving. Let's see if we can attack Uber now. So these guys move in. We ascend this guy, and do we have Spirit Sight? Yeah. So I only should be able to see if they have some gens over here, and it doesn't look like it. Let's not bring in the little Oni guys. They stay behind and wait for our army, so maybe one of those riders we have over here will send down to gather those up in a nice little stack. So one of those guys is testing out Phoenix Pyre. The other guy is using our old school script. Let's leave those guys behind. And this guy is coming over. And now we are looking already much better. We got a lot of shit tidied up. We are having focused construction to get towards our goals. This guy, he can take a pair of boots of the messenger, so this stuff, we can now use this as equipment. These things are going to be useless. The boosters might still come in handy. This thing, pretty much useless now. Let's give this guy an owl quill. And this guy too. So we are at 850 research. Alteration 7 is still quite a ways away. 8 I mean. But we get an important spell here, Wizard's Tower. And I think we want to pick this up. So let's keep our research the way it is. And let's have another look at our god and all the other people that still have no orders yet. So let's see. Is there anything cool we can craft? I don't think we need any horsey gear, so let's skip that. Oh my gosh, there's a holy booster. And are they only holy 1 or holy 2? They're holy 1. So we can upgrade these guys. Do we have any other holy 2s? Sadly not. But that's a good find. We'll probably make at least one. Let's see what else we can find. This ring, it's also giving stealth, so that's basically the same as a shade mail armor, but it also gives invisibility. But yeah, we are using all our glamour gems right now. We don't need a glamour booster. This is just stealth boost. It's also glamour, and there's so much of the useful stuff is now in glamour. That's really a shame. Ring of Sorcery and Ring of Wizardry. Yeah, we don't need that. Even though it's always nice to have. Ring of Returning, I don't think we need that. We don't need those. This might be fun to play around with. Let's not forget about these things, so let's find at least one Earth Mage. We have one Golem at the moment. Maybe we'll make another one. But let's make sure this Golem can get some of this stuff. So let's find somebody who can craft this. And I think it's gonna be this old man. Alright, we got that. And let's go back to our god and see what else we can find. Where the hell is he? False Army and Glamour Manipulator. Yeah, that doesn't matter, we are not interested in that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Where's the difference? Abdominal arms. Cannot be used by animate beings. Does this give 2 arms maybe? I guess so. I guess this is 2 arms and this is 1 arm. Let's see, what do we have here? Dream Spool. A Glamour Gem Gen. No, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. I mean, Salt might be nice versus Uber. This is only Valen Army. Okay. Any cool boots? Oh, Reinvigoration 3. These are kind of nice, but not what we need right now. Nothing here. Nope. Cloak of Invisibility. Also freaking Glamour gems. I want to make at least one of those. But yeah, nothing else here. These crowns we already checked. Okay. Another stealthy item and another glamour item. Like, you can do so much stealthy stuff. That seems also pretty cool. Sleep aura. Like, we can put a sleep aura, an earth grip aura, and maybe a vine shield on one guy. Plus or fear and side vengeance. It's gonna be so many layers of just being annoying. But nothing else here gives us spell range. This shield is, I think, the one that boosts you. Yeah, this is an Omni booster, but only in battle. But it might be worth it, yeah, for a god, or maybe even for Summer for Dione. Yeah, nothing there. Only nature range. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna help us. Ooh, that thing is badass, but we don't have blood. Yeah, these are an option, but nothing else for one-handed weapons. Oh, what does it do? Ah, just a stun, okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else here. So for range boosting we have the Starfire stuff and this other trinket that was somewhere around here. The Arcane Lens. We are already working on those. Let us try out. Yeah, let's make one of those priest boosters. And then we'll see. Do we have any high level earth mages left? Maybe this guy, before we move him out. We'll use them to make one of these. And let's see, do we have anybody who's maybe gonna do something? We could have a look at what we can do with fire. Any high level gear here that we need? Nope. Okay, let's just go through what else we got here. So we did check this out, but I can't remember if there were forts on those. I think this was still untaken, and I think Uber had a fort on this one. On Lanka's also in here, so let's find our way over to the Endless Caverns. I wonder how Lanka got down there. So there's no cave entrance here. Lanka is over there. So there must be another cave entrance in this area, I think. What's that flag? Huh. What does this mean? Owned by special monsters. You know what? Let's have a look at this. What's going on here? And who else do we have? Okay, let's get moving down there. This guy is not too far away from where we need to be. So we have no money left. I would also love to put up a lab down here. We will need labs down here. We already have one over here. And yeah, those two guys, they don't need to be site searching anymore. Blood hunting. Let's just have them wait for now. And this guy, maybe even this girl. So how much air do we have? None. Let's do some. One pair of boots of the messenger and another pair of these super fast boots. So we got another Dione over here. Let's just craft something. Let's try out one more of those scorpion crowns. He can forge it for himself. And then we can test it out on Uber. This dude, our army is already coming in, so we can just dump these guys and send this dude back to maybe pick up some units somewhere else. Over here, this guy. Oh, these stone boots are grayed out. So they have no effect, so okay, that's some weird interaction. I thought I could put these boots of stone on those guys and give them more base protection, but that doesn't seem to work. So he has a kite shield, he has this stuff, he has a scary mask. Doesn't really need the burning pearls, but we don't have anything better we could give him. Yeah, I think his gear is fine. We don't have any armors lying around. So yeah, let's just keep him this way. And let's get this guy going. And he can maybe prepare another lab down here for us. We also got this place with a lab. So that's kind of nice. Okay, we got a shit ton of water gems. We gotta invest these into something. Ooh, that gives them... Ah yeah, but it was very expensive. That's right. We can also make some of these for a few of our Dione, and then they could get through the water. That might come in handy. Oh, boots of quickness. I mean, boots of quickness are pretty nice, especially if we combine them with a weapon that has a lifesteal, so we get 2 attacks and 2 lifesteals. So yeah, let's make a few pairs of boots of quickness. I like that idea. This guy is still making dragon helmets. Do we really need that? We got more than enough. Let's switch him to some other item. Let's instead make these dragon armors. Okay, who else do we have? We have these guys that are just sitting around. There's no living troops left over here, so I think we sent the goblin guys over in this direction to maybe pick up some goblins and then start patrolling this area. And the monkey guy, let's send him just over here, and maybe we summon stuff and then he can bring that over, or we give him some stealthy gear and do stealthy stuff with him. Okay, this guy, he's on his way down. Let's see how far he can get. Not very far. Can we make some pit stop in the lab? Nope. Let's get rid of his Oni voice, and maybe he's a little bit faster now. Okay. Alrighty. We got this scout over here already. Okay, I don't think this area is really interesting for us, so let's head back towards Elkland. This fort has 400 wall integrity, so we need 4 gate cleavers to get through this. And that would be this turn, so let it roll and I have a check how long this recording has been. And I'm gonna make myself a new coffee. See you guys in the next turn. You are in violation of diplomatic agreements, so I guess that means these guys can't go in yet. So let's cancel these orders and see if we can end the turn now. Okay, we are already on overtime, so I'm gonna make a cut here and see you guys next time.